Moment I didn't know what to do. Like, am I ready for this? Will I be a good mother? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jamila and thank you guys for joining me again. I'll be talking about my first trimester, when I found out I was pregnant and all the works. So I did an Instagram poll to find out how long of a video you guys wanted, and you voted for like 15 to 20 minutes, so I'll try to keep it within that slot. Right, so let's jump right into it. So I found out I was pregnant, I think in my 3rd week of pregnancy, and or my 4th week, or was I 6 weeks? Was I 6 weeks? I think it was 4 weeks. I think it was 4 weeks. I found out I was 4 weeks pregnant, and I feel like I knew when I was pregnant, and I feel like I kind of felt it. My body felt away, and my mind just kind of knew. So I just kind of knew. I don't know, how, but well, I do know how. I'm about to explain now. So first of all, before I found out I was pregnant, my body was bodying, okay? Like, did have a nice clean body. I had just hit my goal weight. I've been going to the gym consistently, and I was just like at peak performance in terms of physically, mentally as well. I was very motivated, very focused in wanting to achieve all my goals, career goals wise, and mentally as well. My career was also taking off. I literally just started making money and was able to save how I wanted to save, and then a girl got pregnant. Anyways, as I said, my body was bodying, and one of the signs that my body told me I was pregnant but I wasn't paying attention was I went to Portland, I think a week or 2 weeks before, but I was pregnant at the time and I didn't know. With my partner, I went to Portland. So I wonder how my body looks so nice and clean, and we're just nice and clean. My muscle them tone up, and I'm gonna show you guys some little pictures somewhere on the screen, right? And yeah, so the day that I got to Portland, right, we were going for a little weekend vacation. So I got to the hotel and I was super exhausted. I think I slept from like 6 in the evening, like straight back till like maybe 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. And I ordered curry goat, and if you know me love a curry goat, but for some reason I couldn't eat the curry goat. I said, no man, I nothing wrong with me. Like, I go gym, my appetite and my eating habits are well on par. I will try. Yeah, so everything is just well on par. So I was wondering, why I couldn't eat the curry goat. So I just kind of left it at that. Anyway, that was that. So that's the first sign. Second sign now was, I started to feel sick, in terms of very stuffy, and I had a headache, and my nose started to bleed. So usually I don't get sick at all. I would probably get sick like once or twice a year, and that would be around the time when my body gets super tired, right? And so I just thought it was one of those things where I just was stuffy, headache. My body kind of also felt a bit weak. I take Panadol now because my stuffy, my head hurt me, but no, that wasn't the cause. So my mind, oh yeah, and I think at that time too, my period was about a week late, and my period never ever, my period not late at all. I did take Panadol now and them something, and I had called my partner to let him know that, hey, you're not feeling well, and he had come over, brought me some Panadol and just some food and them something to feel make you feel nice, right? Anyways, like 3 days passed now and I'm still stuffy. Panadol is not working at all, and my nose started to bleed. So I just Google and I say, what are the symptoms of pregnancy? And then I found that rhinitis was a symptom of pregnancy. And then in that moment, everything just kind of clicked. Like the universe just kind of clicked, and in that moment I don't know, but in that moment it's just like everything, your body, your mind is kind of connected. And I feel like in that moment, like I really knew when I had googled and saw that rhinitis was a symptom of pregnancy, I knew in that moment that I was pregnant. Well, when I mentally found out, this is before taking the test, I accepted it, but I did not accept it. I kind of was just going with the motions, because it was a bit shocking for me, because it was just so amazing how my body just kind of knew in that moment, right? And it was very shocking for me because I don't know, so I just kind of never paid it any attention, which is so weird. After that, I opted to take a pregnancy test. I did this alone because I felt more comfortable that way, and I think in the moment I would have known, like after my final, I think I would have known like what to do. Or I guess in my mind I would have just wanted to, I don't know, I'm a loner. I've been alone. I live alone. I do many things alone. Obviously I have friends, but overall I think I'm just such a loner on a level, right? I love being alone. I love solitude. I love being in my own space. So I just feel like that was, you know, the best thing for me, right? So I took the test, and alone, and you know, I took two. I still have them in my room right now as well, and then I found out I was pregnant. So it was probably the longest, like 5 minutes or 7 minutes of my life or something like that. But even it was long, I just kind of felt like I already knew, you know what I mean? And anyways, when I saw the test results came back positive, I immediately felt happy, and then like in a split of a second I just felt extremely sad. I felt so down, and it was very confusing for me, you know, because I was happy when I found out, and then I was like so sad, and then the sadness kind of took over, just took away. Obviously sadness takes away joy in a way, but yeah, I was just so sad because, you know, in the moment I didn't know what to do. Like, am I ready for this? Will I be a good mother? How could I let this happen? How could I be this irresponsible? Obviously, you know, if you're doing the things without, you know, protection, then obviously this is bound to happen. So I was asking myself all of these questions, and I kind of sat with that, you know, for the whole, I guess, evening or whatever. But the same evening I had messaged him to say, my partner, to say that, hey, I have something to tell you or to talk about, can you come over tomorrow? This was a Friday night, remember vividly, Friday night. So the Saturday morning he came over now, and he, you know, I was telling him that, hey, you know, the same city right here, so too, you know, we sat down and I said, hey, you know, I'm pregnant. And he's like, what? And I said, yeah, I'm pregnant. And then he was so happy. He was probably happier than me, to be honest. It's his first child, also my first child. He was like, okay then, you know, should we go to the gynecologist to confirm up things? And I'm like, yeah man, let's go. So anyways, we went, and you know, we found out that I was around 6 weeks or so pregnant, or either 4 or 6 weeks, I can't remember exactly. As I said, you know, I was in tip-top shape of my life, finances going, career going, body going, everything just a go, skin nice and clean, hair just cut, you know, everything just a glow and a go on. You know, the first trimester is the first 3 months, and that's like the roughest part and the most volatile parts of pregnancy. So when I you know, found out, I think I was fine. I had got rid of my body got rid of the rhinitis, so no stuffy nose again, no nosebleeds for right now, and I never had any headaches. But after that, no, physical symptoms started to come in. So I started to feel very nauseous, but I didn't vomit. I vomited probably like once, and that was me. I drank some green tea for some reason. I don't usually drink green tea, but I think I was at my partner's house and his mom made some green tea for me, but I don't usually drink green tea, so I don't know why, you know, I was indulging at the time. But I drank it and I just had to throw it up. I had to throw it. I threw up the green tea, and that was the only time. But I was super nauseous. I was very tired. Luckily I had work from home, so you know, I don't have like the drama of traveling, waiting 3 hours in traffic, you know, to go home and to go to work and to come home. So I would sneak a little nap here and there, you know, during lunchtime or whatever. So I was at my goal weight, which was 125, and I had dropped all the way down to 115, so I got so small. I couldn't eat sweet things, you know, like grapes and what other sweet things we couldn't eat. I don't remember. Oh wait, I think I should have it here. I guess I don't have it. Okay, I don't think I wrote notes, but I can't find it. But yeah, I couldn't eat anything sweet. Grapes, I used to love grapes, but I couldn't have any grapes. I could not eat chicken for my entire pregnancy. I could not eat chicken for the life of me. It made me sick. I could not drink room temperature water. All my life I've been drinking room temperature water, but you know, I couldn't drink room temperature water at all this time around. And then I don't drink dairy. I don't drink like cow's milk, but my body felt for cow's milk. So but I did the lactose free cow's milk. And one of the things that really, what happened as well to, when it comes to like food and cravings, I never really got much cravings and so forth, but two things stood out. That one, my body really craved like cold water, cold things, cold drinks, cold water. I couldn't drink sweet juices or whatever, so coconut water, right? And coconut water was also on the fence, because sometimes coconut water tastes good, sometimes it tastes bad. But our partner's mom, like, she gave me some ice, and that was just so heavenly. That was heavenly. And then that's when I knew that I couldn't drink like room temperature water at all. Like, it just had to be cold water or like a cold beverage. Tea could work. And then shrimp, you know, the pepper shrimp them where them sell up on the roadside. I used to eat a lot of that. I had like a week run of that, and then I didn't want anything. What tasted really good to me was June plum with salt. During that time as well, mentally it was very hard for me to kind of, before finding out I was pregnant, you know, I go to the gym from 5:15 to 6:30, depending on what my trainer feels like doing that day and how hard it is for me. So one day, so usually our reps are a lot, so we would probably squat with, you know, 135 like weights across our backs or our shoulders, and we'll do that like 100 times, 100 pull-ups, 100 squats, 100 everything or whatever, extreme, right? So, you know, 100 squats for me is like nothing. So, well, it's something, but in the moment it's something, but because I got so used to it, it's kind of nothing, you know what I mean? But one day I'm gonna go gym now, before I found out I was pregnant, and the 100 squat them, they just feel so hard. It was just so hard. It was such a hard morning for me. I made a post about it, not knowing that I was pregnant. Actually, I'm gonna share it or link it somewhere here. And it was just so hard for me. It was very hard for me to lift those weights. So mentally, I was just feeling extremely sad, extremely low, and no matter what I did, no matter what I told myself, I just could not get out of that mood. But I think in that moment as well too, it kind of showed me how disciplined I was, because when me say I go back in the bed, I come out, I go back in the bed, and then I finally come out and then go gym. Yeah, that name, discipline, right? That's how much I was like in my prime at that time. So physically, no, I had stopped going to the gym. So I started working out from home, online gym with Jungle Fitness. Big them up. They had helped me to reach my goal weight in like 3 months. I'm hoping to go back, you know, after my body heal up properly and then someday. But yeah, so I started to do home gym, and then I stopped. and then I just started to work out on my own, and then I stopped completely at the end of my, I think at the end of my, or the beginning of the second trimester, which I'll do another video for. That was that for the physical part. Mentally, no, I was in shambles because I had no clue about what I should do. Like I never know what to do in terms of keeping the baby or doing a termination. And you know, I speak freely about these things because, you know, a woman has a choice. Like me can make the decision. Me do what me want to do because I'm me carry baby for 10 months. Right? Like ain't nobody gonna help me carry that child. You know what I mean? Like it's my decision. And it's my decision in terms of if I want to bring a child and if I feel like I will be able to give my time and be a good mom. You know what I mean? So yeah, so mentally I was in shambles because, you know, you want to have a child when you're properly settled, have house, Caroline, married, wife, husband type of thing, right? So that was my aim, obviously, before, you know, everything. I was imagining myself, I never really imagined myself to be a mom, to be honest, because I don't think I wanted a child. Well, right now at least I was thinking about 35, you know, that's 7 years or 8 years down the line. But you know, life comes at you, prepared or unprepared. So yeah, so I didn't know, so that's when I really started to kind of zone in on therapy. I started to just kind of seek answers from like all over the place because I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I had called my parents and they were pretty chill about it, very excited, but also, you know, let me know and encourage me to make my own decision in terms of what will make me feel most comfortable, either having the child or not having the child. So I'm very grateful, you know, where they are concerned, and my mackerel squad, yeah, they also encouraged me and, you know, let me know that whatever decision I make, it's going to be the best decision, right? So I had very good support in terms of sharing how I felt and you know, kind of helping me make up my mind in whatever I want to do. So at that time as well, I started therapy because, as I said, I was trying to just kind of seek answers from somewhere. I wanted an answer. I wanted somebody to answer me, right? And I started therapy. Yeah, I think I saw 3 persons. The first person, she was just like talk therapy. The second person, he was very like by the books, you know what I mean? I'm not sure if he was listening to me. He was just kind of, I could tell that he was just going by the books. And then the third person I found, she's awesome. I still go to her now, and she was kind of helping me to figure out my mind. And I think by doing that, you know, obviously I made the decision to, I think the decision made itself. So it's almost like I didn't make the decision to have a child, but I did make the decision because one of the reasons was time was kind of running out, you know, to make a decision in terms of what I would want to do. So I prayed about it and I just said, alright then, God, do your thing. And then this is where I am at today. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. If there's anything I'm forgetting, I will put it in the beginning of the second trimester video, which is going to air next week. But yeah, the first trimester is a very difficult stage, especially if you're super unprepared. And you know, it's good. I'm happy that I had good support from friends, family, and my partner as well. I also had a good gynecologist. I had switched gynecologists because I moved from Kingston to country to Manchester, to this part as well. So in the beginning, everything annoyed me. Like everybody who was kind of close to me was annoying to me. I don't know why, but I felt that way. So almost everything they said and did was annoying, and I just wanted to be alone, but I could never find time alone. And that was pretty annoying to me, for somebody who likes solitude and for somebody who, likes to make decisions on their own. I actually found the notes. So yeah, I was craving salty food. Oh yes, I really love bread and butter. Bread and butter was a thing that I went to. And I started eating scrambled eggs. This is what this is saying. Oh yes, breast sensitivity. But can I tell you how good my boobs did look? As I said, my body was bodying, so my boobs did look really nice. And my friend Abigail, she noticed, but she never did say nothing to me. Well, or did she? I don't remember, but when I finally told her that, hey, I'm having a baby, she was like, oh my god, this is why you look that way at that particular day. And I was like, yes girl, that is the reason. So yes guys, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and drop a comment below to let me know what you thought about this video, your experiences as well too, because as I said, I would love to just kind of have a little community. You know, we can always talk, share. It's a safe space, judgment-free zone. If anybody feel like they want to comment, not negative, make a block and delete, you know. No joke. Right, so remember to like, share, and subscribe again, and share with a friend, and let me know if this video helped you as well. Right, I'll see you in my next video.